Back in the 1960s, my parents were in Greece. They were tobacco farmers. They were being oppressed by the government, and they were making absolutely no money. So my father had an opportunity to come to this country and grasp the American dream. And that's exactly what he did. I was the only one of my brothers and sisters born in this country, and I'm happy he came here. And through the years as a kid, my father really taught us the value of $1. He had me in a hot dog cart at the age of 8, selling hot dogs and pretzels, sodas, in the streets of Philadelphia. And you learn a lot in that hot dog cart. You learn the value of $1. You learn how to interact with people. Growing up as a kid, I played a lot of sports. And I did pretty good in school. But I loved action. I loved being in the streets. I loved playing sports. I loved hanging out with my friends. And in 9th grade, I took the wrong turn. And against the wishes of my father, I dropped out of high school. Where do I go from here? I started working odd jobs. Wasn't for me. I started hustling in the street, doing the wrong things, hanging out with the wrong people. But it was fun, but it was also dangerous. At the age of 17, right before my 18th birthday, a good friend of mine approached me with a proposition. He said, if I can find some bookmakers, we can make a lot of money. I took him up on his offer. And within a few months, I started working with some of the sharpest gamblers in the world. He took me into a betting office out in Delaware County. There's been a book written, Game the Game, details pretty much exactly what was going on in that office. So make sure you guys go grab a copy of that. And that's where I learned to gamble. From some of the sharpest minds in the world. That's where I learned my approach of how to handicap a game. That's where I learned how to analyze the betting market through a good friend of mine, the Rooster. I'll tell you more about him later. And as the years went on, the gambling office got a little bit bigger and bigger. We started networking out to Costa Rica, Las Vegas, and all around the country, looking for bookmakers, trying to get the best of the number, to try to feed our families and turn a hell of a profit by betting on sports. I launched thephillygodfather.com to try and help the recreational gambler and the sharp gambler as well, to try to give him an edge when he decides to put down some cold hard cash on a baseball game, on a football game, on a boxing match, trying to give him an edge and steer him in the right direction where he can turn a profit. Now you always got to know when you're at thephillygodfather.com, you're going to win with me, and when I lose, you're going to lose with me. So we're going to have ups and downs because, let's be honest, this is gambling, it's not fortune telling. But in the long run, if we do this together, we're going to turn a profit at the end of the year. And that's what it's all about. I want to thank all my subscribers for a great first year and making thephillygodfather.com one of the fastest growing sports gambling information websites on the planet. And if this is the first time you're watching me, you can follow me on Twitter @PhillyGodfather. And let's get some money, yo.